Hello and welcome to another Bloomburrow draft. I'm Paul Cheon, and on our road to rank 1, maybe, now that we're in the top 60s, we have a few days left here, but we are currently sitting at rank number 65. Now, the last draft did see us go 4-3 with a pretty controlling deck with a bunch of removal and Wix patrols, but sadly, we were not quite able to get there. Hopefully, we can turn things around this time around. Maybe we'll try to do something more proactive, but of course, we always just take what the packs give us. Now, before this draft fires, I did want to say that this video is brought to you by tcgplayer.com. Check out tcgplayer.com for any TCG singles and or sealed product you may need to purchase. If you did want to buy anything, make sure you click that affiliate link in the description below. Additionally, this video is brought to you by heavyplay.com. Heavyplay.com is the place to go to for premium Magic the Gathering supplies and accessories. Deck boxes, playmats, sleeves, dice boxes. They also have a bunch of other stuff in the works, which I will announce in the near future. Additionally, they have a very, very large convention presence. So, upcoming this weekend from August 30th through September 2nd, you can find the heavyplay.com booth over at PAX West. So if you're going to head over to PAX West, make sure you check them out in their booth. Okay, let's head in and open something. Ooh, wow, ready up instantly. Alrighty. Oh, that is a lot of good black cards. Scavenger's Talent, Feed the Cycle, and Fell. Now, at common, you have, I guess, Pawn Prophet. There's also Blacksmith's Talent, but I think it's really between the three black cards. And the question is, which one? I think the best card is Fell. Just, this is the highest win rate card, 2 mana, kill anything. But Scavenger's Talent is oh so sweet. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Look, we can try to go for rank 1 and take the Fell. The really unfortunate part about the Scavenger cycle is that we're passing 2 premium removal spells, but I think this is a really fun card to build around. It combos really, really well with Builder's Talent. So if I can get Builder's Talent as well going, I am definitely going to take it very highly to try to pull this off. I think Scavenger's Talent is at its best in black, green, and black-white probably, where the food matters. So we'll be keeping an eye out for that color combination here. We do see a bunch of red cards. With Builder's Talent, also Bumbleflower Share Pot is something that's quite nice. But of course, we don't even have the Builder's Talent yet, so I'm not necessarily going to take that right away. Here, I'm just going to look at what I believe is going to be the best card to go with the Scavenger's Talent here. What does it say? Whenever one or more creatures. So there's the Head of the Homestead, Moonrise Cleric, and Tree Guard Duo here as options for me that I like. I like it over the red stuff. The question is, what do I want to do? Do I want to go the Tree Guard Duo route or the black-white route? You know, I'm going to take the Moonrise Cleric here. I also like Head of the Homestead, but if I'm black-white, this card is excellent. And if I'm trying to do some Builder's Talent shenanigans, then with the Scavenger's Talent, I think black-white might be where I want to be. I think it's kind of close between the two. Certainly wouldn't fault anybody for taking the Tree Guard Duo there. But like I said, want to do something fun and interesting with Scavenger's Talent here if possible. Taking a look at this pack, certainly some random blue cards here in Plume-Creed Escort. Clifftop Lookout is actually just okay. You would think this card would be really good, but it's just okay. It's just okay. It's actually just kind of a middling green card, and that's because the size of this creature is so small. It doesn't really block anything useful, and it is a pretty aggressive format. Here, I will take Savor. It is definitely the best card in this pack, so very, very happy to take that. And we should also really try our best to cut off black as much as we can because we passed both the Fell and the other 3 mana removal spell that the name escapes me. I will take Consumed by Greed. This does feel like a sign that black is probably open. 3rd pick Savor, 4th pick Consumed by Greed. We'll see what our second color ends up needing to be, but very, very happy with that. Also really like Daggerfang Duo in general. But gonna take Consumed by Greed. Oh! And you know, okay, so here's the interesting thing about this pack. Well, Rabid Gnaw is also very good. But with the Scavenger's Talent, like I said, I kind of want to do the black-white thing. There's a Lunar Convocation, and there's a Moonrise Cleric. What should I take? All right, you know, I gotta do it. It is actually possible that the Moonrise Cleric is better, but come on. Come on, okay? You have to appreciate this, okay? I would have drafted this, I will say, I would have drafted this a little bit differently if we were playing in the Arena Open, playing for thousands of dollars, right? If I did that, I wouldn't have first picked the Scavenger's Talent. I would have likely first picked the Fell. Still would have taken these 2 removal spells, but then maybe I would have taken something over the Moonrise Cleric. Here I will take Repel Calamity, just a really solid removal spell. Persistent Marshstalker isn't at its best in black-white. Ruthless Negotiation is also okay, and Starlit Soothsayer is actively bad. You do not want this in your black-white decks, but Repel Calamity is fine, and I will take it here. All right, so setting up really nicely here for some kind of a black-white deck. Now, okay, 7th pick, Hired Claw, definitely Black-Red Lizards is open. This card is really, really good. Really, really good, but I have a couple of white cards here already. I want to try to do this thing. I really want to see if I can get a Builder's Talent to go with this. I have 3 cards that even go with the Builder's Talent if I get it. Here, I will take just a Persistent Marshstalker just to have as a 2-drop. Over the Hired Claw, which I do believe is the far better card, definitely. And Black-Red certainly could have been on the menu here, but I will take Agate Blade Assassin. This card's also just fine. It's a decent blocker, and then the Drain trigger could also actually end up being relevant if I do end up picking some black-white cards to go with it. But we'll note that had I drafted this deck with the intention of only winning, I'm trying to win while drafting good cards as well, but if I only try to win, I think Black-Red Lizards is probably where we need it to be. All right, this is ridiculous. I will take the Blacksmith's Talent here. I just, you know, look, I'd stay the course or try to do something sweet. Like I'm trying to draft a Builder's Talent deck without Builder's Talent. We're doing a little hedging here. Oh my gosh. This is ridiculous. I know. It's okay. Consumed by Greed or Savor. I think it's Consumed by Greed, but Savor's really good. As your Beastbinder is also fine. Even if I was black-red, this is probably the pick. But I just like the value that I get from Consumed by Greed a little bit more. I do think it's closer than it looks. Wow, the double Savor pack. I guess I'll take one of the Savors here. All right, we are looking really, really good on a removal now. And I do think I like the Savor over Repel Calamity. The life gain is nice, helps trigger everything. Where are my creatures? If I want my Scavenger's Talent to do stuff, I need creatures. I guess Blacksmith's Talent is actually really good with Builder's Talent as well. Okay, what am I? Black, white. I guess I'll take Banishing Light as well. We're still just setting up here. This is just the epic, like, please, please, please. Please, please, please give me a Builder's Talent. And the thing is, the deck is still going to be fine without it. This deck will still be fine without it. If I gained and lost life, so I need to draw the card. So if I draw the card and then attack with the Assassin or Moonrise Cleric, then I get to make a bet, which seems really nice. What is this? Why is this a Mythic? What? I don't understand. This cycle doesn't deserve that Mythic color. That's all I'm going to say. Wow, look at all these Boros cards. Mabel is awesome. Dowerport Mage is awesome. Quake Tusk Boar is awesome. But we will take Daggerfang Duo for the deck. And now what? I guess I'll take a... Oh, wait. Carrot Cake or Daggerfang Duo? It might be a Carrot Cake, actually. Yeah, it's got to be Carrot Cake here. It's another 2-drop. And it works really well with the Builder's Talent that we don't have yet. Okay, gonna slam Intrepid Rabbit here. This deck's not aggressive enough for the Flowerfoot Swordmaster to be good, but Intrepid Rabbit, always a welcome addition in any deck. And this Sherepot is purely a speculative card. I will only play it if I do get a Builder's Talent. Oh my gosh. We're setting up so well. Look at this. Double Carrot Cake, Scavenger's Talent, double Savor, Convocation, Banishing Light, Sherepot. Oh my gosh. Please. You know the problem is everybody likes Builder's Talent now. So everybody wants to make it work. And if that happens, well then you're just not going to get it, right? Here, I think I have enough playables. I'm just going to take the Uncharted Haven for my mana over Thornplate Intimidator. I think I'm just going to have enough playables. Even if I don't play the pot, this is 16 cards I'm fine playing. I'll take another pot. I don't know how many pots you're supposed to play with Builder's Talent, but here I'll take a Dire Sight. It's looking like a control-ish deck. Dire Sight could actually be good. Also another way to trigger the Lunar Convocation. I'm never playing 3-tree mascot, so I'm gem drafting. All right, last pack. Come on. There it is! I'm taking it over anything. There's a saver in the pack. There's a ruthless negotiation. I do not care. We open Builder's Talent. This is everything that I want to do with this deck. Let's go. First pick, Builder's Talent with double carrot cake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ways to turn it on. Yes, please. Wow. I know we could have been black-red, and a black-red deck would have been great. But I am really, really excited about this black-white deck as well. Here, I will take Feed the Cycle. By far the best card for us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 7 removal spells? Jeez. Should we make it 8? I don't really need another flower pot. I'm not really going super wide here with Warren Elder. I guess I'll take Nocturnal Hunger. It's just a lot better than Warren Elder in this deck, I think. This is a really weird deck. All right, here we have Star Charter versus Downwind Ambusher. I don't have that many creatures is the problem. So maybe I just take Downwind Ambusher. Yeah, I'm going to take Downwind Ambusher because I don't have that many hits for the Star Charter. I'd rather just have this, which goes well with the carrot cakes that we have. So let's go ahead and take that. I mean, it's also just a better card in general. But this makes it so that, you know, when I have the Agate Blade Assassin, if it trades with something bigger, I can play this to finish things off, along with the carrot cakes. What do I cut? That's the thing. I could cut the Marshstalker for sure. I could cut the Assassins, since I don't have that many life gain payoffs. I'm just thinking about cards that I can possibly cut. Can we please, oh my god, if I get a second copy of this, I will just be the happiest Cheon in all the land. And don't you like happy Cheons in this world? Please. Please. Oh my gosh, Nocturnal Hunger? Well, we have no shortage of removal. I think with all this removal, I should we're building a very, very different style of deck, but with all this removal, I think I just want to play kind of a weird control style deck. And in this type of deck, I feel like Dire Sight is actually good. So that's something that I'm going to try consider playing. This, if I don't have enough self-mill, it's not that great. We have, wow, Pawn Prophet and Sunshower Druid here, and a Seaglaive Mentor. There's a Crumb and Get It, but this is definitely not a Crumb and Get It deck. There's a Pileated Provisioner if I want like a random top-end win condition. I guess I'll take it because I'm never playing triple Agate Blade Assassin, and I have so much removal, I don't think I'm ever playing Crumb and Get It either. So I'll play this in case I need a random large flyer to win the game with. And pick 7. I'll take a Waxwing Witness, just to have as another random 4-mana flyer. All right, come on, Builder's Talent. Nope. Darn. All right, is this a Hidden Grotto deck or a Dire Sight deck? It might just be a Dire Sight deck. Yeah, I'll take the Grotto. I have so many cards here. Oh, there's a Dire Sight anyways. Ooh. Daggerfang Duo or Waxwing Witness? I think I need more things to do early-ish, and then with double Consumed by Greed, I do think I'm interested in the Daggerfang Duo. Oh, we got a Waxwing Witness. Okay. Something like this. Only one Builder's Talent, sadly. Only one Builder's Talent, sadly, but let's still try to make this work. As far as our sideboard goes, oh, we don't want to play that. We have access to some Bumbleflower Sharepots, which I can certainly play 1 or 2 copies of. Some Marshstalkers and Agate Blade Assassins that we're not playing, along with the Pileated Provisioner. Let's take a look at our main deck here and see, actually, I'm going to do it this way, and see what it is that we want to consider cutting here. Wow, look at all this removal. I have not had, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 removal spells. That is a lot. I'll put this in the 2-mana spot here. You can play this on turn 2. This is less good. I do want ways to gain life, incidentally. The only one I have is the Moonrise Cleric at the moment, unfortunately. So it is not trivial here to be able to make a bet, I'll say. just because we only have Moonrise Cleric. So if I really wanted to make a bat, I would need to like sack Carrot Cake or attack with Moonrise Cleric. Is that it? Maybe the Convocation is not ideal? Are there any other ways I can gain life? I have the Assassins. Maybe I just need to play them. They're also 2-drops. All right, let's add 2 of each of these and then figure out what we need to do. Okay, I feel like I want to keep all my removal. Maybe it's the Daggerfang duos. I like the rabbits a little bit more. I feel like I need a way to win, so that's going to be with my flyers. So I'm going to kind of lean pretty heavily on these Waxwing Witnesses. And the Witnesses and the Convocation work a little bit better with the Agate Blade Assassin while giving us more things to do on turn 2. As far as all my cards go, I can certainly see like maybe cutting 1 Share Pot, maybe cut 1 Dire Sight, maybe cut the duos. I want to keep all my removal, but I do think I want 1 Dire Sight. I feel like you can't have too many of these because I also have the Convocation. So 2 seems like a pretty decent number, and then at that point, and then now it's like, do I cut a Bumbleflower Share Pot, or do I just cut an Agate Blade Assassin? You know, if I had like double Builder's Talent, I would probably play more than 1. But with the 1 Builder's Talent, I'm just going to play 1 as a fun synergy and try it out like this. Okay, let's try this. We did a little bit of cooking, and we're going to see if this pans out for us. All right, now before this first round starts, I did want to say, if you've enjoyed this content and wanted to support the channel in another way, the best way to do so is through my Patreon channel, patreon.com/paulcheon, and I do want to give a special shout out to all the patrons. Thank you so much for your support. All right, wait, I thought my opponent was ranked 64. That is not the case. They are, wow. That is a downslide. That downswing? Is that what you call it? Downswing? But we are, our opponent went turn 2 Wandertail Mentor, so that's fantastic, of course. We have Agate Blade Assassin into Moonrise Cleric, Nocturnal Hunger. Hand looks totally fine, but the Wandertail Mentor can certainly get out of hand here. Amazing start from the opponent. Pathmaker into land. I have a Nocturnal Hunger available. Trying to figure out what to do here. I can play Moonrise Cleric. Alright, I'm just going to play the Moonrise Cleric here. Alright, Junk Blade Bruiser. I probably just want to trade here, honestly, and just try to keep the board clear. Like, they're the ones looking to just completely kill me or beat me down, so let's just do that. And then now I'll kill the Bruiser, probably. And I'm going to give them a food. Like, they're the aggressor. I'm trying to make the game go a little bit longer here if possible. So let's get that extra drain in if we can. And then, really would like to draw a Black Source here for Consumed by Greed. But if not, I can still play like Dire Sight, look for a Swamp, and then play the Assassin. Our deck does have tons of removal. Okay, that is not too bad. Okay. Wandertail Mentor is gigantic. Swamp! Give me a Swamp! Plains is not what I wanted. I'll play Dire Sight, look for a Swamp. Let's keep the Swamp on top. I don't want to get too greedy here. And then now we'll play the Agate Blade Assassin. And then we have Lunar Convocation and Consumed by Greed. Is there something worth getting back? Sure, I can get back what just happened? Oh gosh. The question is, do I chump here? Or do I just take 6? Go to 8? Alright, I'll take 6. This is getting precarious. Definitely. I'm gonna gift them a card so I can get back my Cleric. Bark Knuckle Boxer, okay. We're taking 5 this turn. They should probably just lead with Cash Grab, because then they could have played Alania's Pathmaker. So we're gonna take 5 here. Man, we can't block these creatures very well. Need to find another removal spell if possible. So I go to 3 and then I go to 4. That's rough. I can make a 1/1 bat, but that doesn't stop against the Rampagers. Yeah, maybe I'm supposed to just play Daggerfang. Like, Hagate Blade Assassin is not a very good blocker. Maybe I'm supposed to play Daggerfang duos over this. I have 4 cards in my graveyard. Let's see. How did they grow this? What happened? Oh, Okala Village, sure. If only I can gain life at instant speed. Oh, no, this only happens during your turn. Never mind. All right, Alania's Pathmaker. They hit a land, sure. Yep. That is an otter. All right, let's block here and then feed the cycle. Forage, kill the Rampager. And let's take a look at our graveyard. Just all the spells, I guess. All right, we're at 4. Okay. Let's play this. It's a little dangerous. Let's attack. Then I get to make a 1/1. Oh, no, I should have done... Oh, no, I messed up. I could have dealt 1 more damage. Oh, that was a mistake. Oops. I should have dealt 1 more damage. Let's see. Interesting. So I get a bat. The question is, do I want Scavenger's Talent in play? I think so. Well, instead of ticking this up. Because some amount of trading is going to happen, and then I want to get the food. So we get a bat. Yeah, our opponent should be at 10. Well, hopefully we can stabilize here. Scavenger's Talent ticked up all the way, gets us back. I guess just an Agate Blade Assassin. Oh, I do have to be mindful of this, right? Because I can get stuff back here. So I need to be mindful of non-creatures as well. All right. We have 3 blockers. We have 3 blockers. The 1/1 is unblockable. I can't do anything about that. Certainly could be interested in adding a +1/+1 counter to one of my 2 power creatures to be able to block the raccoon. What did I exile? Did I exile? No. At least I didn't exile something that I could get back with one of these 2 cards. This is a big turn. If our opponent draws something, we are in trouble. Yeah, of course. Oh well. Gotta block both. Why didn't they attack with, like, everything? Whatever. Okay, that is a carrot cake. That is a carrot cake. So let's tick this up once. All right, this is dicey. Okay, so let's go carrot cake. Put a counter on Moonrise Cleric. All right, Scry. Let's do that to the bottom. Okay. I don't really care about the mill victory right now. I care about the survive plan. So why don't we sack the carrot cake here? Gain some more life. See what we find. Because then I can pay 2 life to draw a card and make a bat as well. Don't want that. Let's activate. Okay. Do I attack? I don't think so. I'd rather just keep this back to block, I think. We're very, very close to turning this around, so I just want to make sure I have all my bases covered here. Heaped Harvest is totally fine. All right, we are turning the corner, I believe. We can kill the Pathmaker here, make a token, pump more things. We have lots of food to sacrifice. They are getting aggressive here, so let's think about these blocks. I'm at 4 life. I mean, do I just, like, trade everything and just win? Like, I don't need this Moonrise Cleric to win, I don't think. Now they have basically nothing in play. I can get back the Carrot Cake. This makes a food. I grow my bat. Getting back Carrot Cake does seem awesome. Oh my gosh, we are doing all the things! We've assembled Tron! We have assembled Tron! There it is. The combo. I've been stuck on this screen for a while. I really hope it's not on me. My internet connection seems to be fine, but I'm gonna reset Arena just in case. Okay, I really hope that didn't bug out. That would be really unfortunate if that was the case. No, it was on my opponent. Okay. Whew. Whew. Let's go get back a Carrot Cake, shall we? Pump this flyer. Okay, I think my opponent's just, like, disconnected. Whatever. Yeah, at this point, I think with these chump blockers, I'm... What if they draw Quake Tusk Boar? 3, 4, 5. Okay, that still doesn't kill me. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I just want to close out this game if I can. Let's kill the Root Weaver. And then... I actually am not going to use the Saver. My plan is to just attack with everything. And then keep up Consumed by Greed. Okay. Here, let's spread the love. Yeah, I'm gonna just keep up Consumed by Greed. I'm playing it a little bit safe here. I'm at 7 life. I have 3 foods to sack. This just gives me inevitability, and we were able to turn it around. Our opponent had a really, really fantastic, aggressive Gruul Raccoon start, but the endgame of our very talented Builders and Scavengers talent combo getting it done. Gosh, can you imagine if we had one more Builders talent? Oh, this would be perfect. All right, great hand from us. We have 3 lands, Carrot Cake, Convocation, Double Saver. So if they have an aggressive start, our hand is pretty well suited for that. Uncharted Haven from the opponent. Certainly naming black here for double black for Consumed by Greed. Life Creed Duo is immediately getting killed. No thought about it. It's just such an important card in the black-white life gain deck. And there's another one. Look at that. Destroy target creature and get a food. So strong. Let's play Carrot Cake. I'll keep a Waxwing Witness on top and then run that out as well. Downwind Ambusher would be quite good. Kill my 1/1. This would, again, be an amazing Builder's Talent draw. Have to always say it when I can. Oh! Gotta hit them with the nice. I used my removal spells and they just got it back with Hazel's Nocturne. They can just go double Life Creed Duo this turn. That seems quite good. Or they can just play something big, I guess. Starseer Mentor. Okay. Well, here I have a couple of things I can do. I mean, I can always just sack the Carrot Cake. I can just play Waxwing Witness. If they go Life Creed Duo and gain life... Oh no, never mind. I still just kind of want to kill that, don't I? Yeah, let's just kill it for no value. Still seems fine. I think I played a land for this turn, so let's just pass. Life Creed Duo into Life Creed Duo. Okay. I'm just gonna draw a card. Alright. That was good, because that gave us the land that we needed to play Waxwane Witness into another card here. So I will run out the Waxwane Witness and pass. I can't gain life and lose life at the same turn, so... depending on my life total, like, I'd rather just draw cards here and get ahead. The black-white mirror is kind of mid-rangey, so... Moonstone Harbinger. Oof. That's a lot of damage. So now the question is, do I want to trade life for damage and just block one of these Life Creed duos? I think I do. And then we can kill the Harbinger. Like, I'm just playing the control game here. Trade whatever resources I can. Kill that. And then this turn... Alright, let's put some stuff in play. Gotta get something going, right? And then I have Scavenger's Talent, which I can use to get back this Waxwane Witness. I have a bunch of stuff to sacrifice. We're not taking nearly as much damage anymore. Let's see what they got. Okay, they have 6 mana up, but it's not Galewind Moose mana. So I'm okay. Driftgloom Coyote is a good one, though. Oh, and they targeted my token. Okay. This costs, what? 1, 2, 3, 6 mana? To use? I gotta think about this, though. Because like, there are 26 cards. I'm not gaining any life this turn. So I don't really want to draw a card. I'm at 11. If you gain life this turn, each opponent loses. Okay, so I'm not gaining life. Okay. Alright, so I get to sack 3 non-land permanents. If I sack a creature, I get a food. So I can sack this, Carrot Cake, and a food, I believe. Alright, let's target our opponent. Ooh, double Coyote. And then Builder's Talent, and we are certainly keeping that on top. Okay. Okay. And the thing is, if I just block the Coyote with my Rabbit, I still get a food. And then Builder's Talent with Carrot Cake is great. And that requires 8 mana. Fell. Okay. Let's block here. I'm actually gonna draw a card here, I think. What else can I get back? I guess I don't have any creatures to get back. Oh, that was good. Okay, so let's just do that. This is awesome. Oh, surprise! This is incredible. I love it. I absolutely love it. All right, what are we sacking? 1, 2, 3. Oh, do I have a thing to get back? Oh my gosh. I just threw away permanents. Well, the thing is, I'm just trying to deck them here. I'm just trying to deck them. Oh, oh no, that was bad. They hit a Bonebind Order and they have a Driftgloom Coyote in the graveyard. Yeah, maybe I should just be sacking food to gain life and then drawing cards with Lunar Convocation. Clearly, I am not the best versed in this black-white deck, but I think I can still play like a black-white control deck and just try to deck them here still. We're not very far away. They have a lot of good options here, so... Like, they can try to go the flyer route and get Starseer Mentor, right? Getting Starseer Mentor is not bad. I just totally blanked on the fact that I just don't have another creature. Okay, so they're gonna try to get really aggressive with the Moonstone Harbinger, sure. Also, what's in their hand? Maybe a Crumb and Get It? How big is this? A 4/5? I guess I should put a counter here. I need a creature in my graveyard. Yeah, maybe I was supposed to mill myself first at some point, but it's okay. So we're at 6 life here. Do have to be mindful of that. We do have 2 foods here that we can sack to gain life, and that can at least mill them for 4. We do have this Nocturnal Hunger as well. And I will give them a food because I just don't care about my life total at this point. Alright, they Nocturnal Hungered, sure. So what do I sack here? I can sack this to get a food. Maybe I sack nothing? Okay. Is there a way for me to gain life? I guess I can gain life this way. Okay, so that will let me get a bat. And then I think I just want to kill the Moonstone Harbinger before Crumb and Get It happens. And then I'm going to keep these 2 back. Now the question is, do I want to sack 3 permanents here? Probably. What do I not need anymore? Probably, like, I don't need Builder's Talent and the Convocation, and I don't know if I need this food. I probably want the food. Maybe I block, maybe it's this token. 1, 2, let's do that. Oh, could I have just won this turn? What did I do? I just, like, gained some life and used a removal spell. If I sacked 2 more foods... Oh my gosh. I could have just won this turn! Oh, Paul! So many mistakes! If you want to see lots of mistakes with rares... I'm your man. I make so many mistakes with rares because they're always more complicated and have a lot more words. But hey, we still figured it out. Our opponent had a very, very good, just synergistic black-white deck. But our Dirtle thing, still working. 2-0. Okay, can we keep this very, very fun black-white deck going here? Lots of removal in this hand is certainly going to keep. Hidden Grotto can hopefully find us something to play early. Don't want another land, so I'm just going to run out the Hidden Grotto here. I mean, I'll keep Waxwing Witness. It is a relevant permanent. Our opponent played Gev. I'm wondering if I'm supposed to like slow roll this. I think so. Just because I have Builder's Talent in my deck. But my opponent's playing black-red, so maybe I have to play it out. Probably want to use Consumed by Greed so I don't have to pay the 2 life here. Turn 2 Gavin Lizards is extremely powerful. Oh, what? I mean, okay. If I lose to this draw, it is what it is, right? There's just not much I can do. It's like, yeah, like they literally got a constructed start. You know what I mean? This is just, yeah. All right, let's just move on. Okay, you know what? I'll play it out, okay? I'll play it out, but this is stupid. Like, what kind of start is this? On the play, turn 2 Gev, turn 3 Gek, turn 3 3/3 into 5/4 Menace Lizard. I needed one of my 2 savers. That would have been really great. Yup. I mean, we can't possibly win this, right? If they just play a creature here, we're dead. Oh, wait, no, never mind. It doesn't matter. I would have cast Consumed by Greed and they would have used the Gecko. Okay. Hey, at least it was fast. We've had a lot of long games, and our opponent just... that'll happen. It's really cool that my opponent got to pull it off, but that is also an interaction. Gev plus Flame Cash Gecko into another Lizard is absurd. Absolutely absurd. All right, opponent on the play. Kind of a slow hand, but I'm still going to keep this here. Hopefully they don't Gev us out. But we do have turn 3 Feed the Cycle with double black sources, with double Waxwing Witness and Downwind Ambusher. Our curve is actually fairly low, so... All right, turn 1 Sunshower Druid means they're most likely on frogs. This card's, I guess, fine everywhere, but it's really at its best in blue-green. Here comes a Pawn Prophet. A Bushy Bodyguard. All right, they're beating me down, though. This is really bad. Like, I need, like, Agate Blade Assassin or something. This is... And I drew a Hidden Grotto, but I can't play it. Because I need to be able to cast Feed the Cycle turn 3. Well, you know, I do have the Downwind Ambusher for the Bushy Bodyguard, right? So... And they didn't play a 3-mana card. Okay. It's looking a lot better for us now. Huh. Until it wasn't. Oh, gosh. Silly, silly. Oh, well. Innkeeper's Talent. That was the card that was played. Well, hopefully they're at least stumbling. No, they drew the lands. Yeah, this, I mean... We got to do our fair share of Innkeeper talenting our opponent, so I guess this is just fair. Does it feel good? Oh, hell no. Definitely not. You know, the interesting thing about this is they didn't actually activate their Oak Hollow Village. So that makes it feel like they have something like Overprotect. I didn't play out Builder's Talent because I can't go Builder's Talent plus Nocturnal Hunger. I can do that next turn. So I'll just play out more flyers. I'm going to take the 4 here from the Bellowing Crier. With this much mana I have available, I just don't want to double block. Polywallop absolutely destroys us. So we will take the 4 here. And we do have 2 Vigilance cards, which is really nice. Okay. I really hope they don't use the Oak Hollow Village. Oh, Saver. What a good draw. So now this is super interesting. I have a lot of decent options here. Oops. I have Downwind Ambusher plus Saver as an option. I also have Builder's Talent as an option. I have Builder's Talent upgrade, but then I can't use Nocturnal Hunger. I like Builder's Talent. The question here becomes, do I want to tick this up? And the answer is no, not this turn. I want to have Nocturnal Hunger up to be able to double block the Bellowing Crier, if that's a thing. And Downwind Ambusher is still an option here, which I can use to finish off the Bellowing Crier, right? So a lot of different options. Now, Waxwing Witness can choose to get in for additional points of damage if I choose to cast Saver on my turn and then gain the life. So that's also really strong. Sticky Tongue Sentinel, okay. On the Sun Shower Druid, okay. All right, Sun Shower Druid on. Sticky Tongue Sentinel. That is fine. Huh. I'm gonna just Downwind Ambusher that in response, I think. Just a really good use of my mana. I can attack with the Downwind Ambusher as well. I can trade the Ambusher with the Bellowing Crier if they choose to attack me too. Oh yeah, easy trade. Now we just killed the Sticky Tongue Sentinel and we're looking pretty good. What, do I have anything in my graveyard? No. And I will take the damage here. This grows the Waxwing Witnesses as well. And then we'll tick this up. We'll pass. Oh, this is great. All right, let's pump our... Yes! We defeated Innkeeper's Talent. Let's go. Good removal spell. Good removal spell, still getting it done. Our Flyers getting it done. Okay. We beat Innkeeper's Talent. Every time an Innkeeper's Talent is defeated, I've said this before, with some other cards, an angel gets its wings. Okay, 4 lands, Moonrise Cleric, Waxwing Witness, sure. Like I said, another slow-ish hand, but I feel like kind of gotta keep. I'm actually gonna play the Grotto here, just to try to find action. Yeah, I'll keep the Saver. I just have all the colors I need, and drawing that land definitely helped guarantee that. I'm gonna run this out so that they don't crumb and get it. This looks like a very tame, normal black-white start. Oh, there it is. Our hand's not set up for Builder's Talent just yet, but our deck is very, very good with this card in general, so... What you got for me? Valley Quest Caller. That pumps bats? That's fine. I'd rather that just not be in play, you know what I mean? My deck doesn't really care too much about all the life gain stuff, and Stars... I've lost so many games with this, and I want to keep my life total high, because I have several things that let me draw cards for paying life, so... I feel like my deck's late game is pretty hard to beat, so that's kind of the reasoning behind this. Coward. All right, what do I want to do here? probably just set up with a builder's talent, honestly. I don't want to even bother keeping up Saver. I'm at 20 life. Now, here's the thing, though. If they attack me with the Waxwing Witness, it's kind of a free roll, and I don't want to block. Because I have Downwind Ambusher and Savior, I'm just going to take this 3 damage here. Like I said, they get a free attack, but there's just... I have so many ways to blow them out on the counter exchange that I just don't want to risk anything. Like, look at what I have now, right? Just everything at instant speed. If they savor my creature in response, I can Nocturnal Hunger. But I'm just going to use Downwind Ambusher to try to finish it off. If they give me a food, I get to pump my Waxwing Witness. Like if they crumb and get it, this card. Actually, maybe I pump the Downwind Ambusher. Not sure. Nope, never mind. It's okay, we got to eat kind of a free Waxwing Witness here. Again, if they crumb and get it, we can still... So their plan was to savor the Waxwing Witness. They could have another savor, I guess. Feels like a crumb and get it, doesn't it? Oh, Parting Gust. Nice. That was extremely nice. Good job, opponent. They had double trick there. Now this is a freaking 4/6. All right, we take it. I mean, I can make my thing a 4/6, but I don't have anything to get back. And they have 2 cards in hand. How to do this? I just feel like playing the rabbit is just not a good idea here. I'm gonna pass. The reason being is I want them to use mana on their turn. I almost want to kill the Valley Quest Caller, actually. That becomes a 3/5. And then I play Saver. This becomes a 3/5. And that becomes a... Let's see what happens. This is going to be a pretty epic combat, I feel. Is it a saver? Ah. Sonar Strike. Okay, well, I can savor this Waxwing Witness in response. Okay. And then make a food, and then put a counter on my Waxwing Witness. And that would save it. That would save it. So this is not bad unless they have, of course, another trick. Man, their deck is extremely tricky. Okay, so now these two trade, depending on what else they have. I mean, they could have another Sonar Strike, I guess, but... What can I do? Bumbleflower Sharepot. Come on, the one of. Nocturnal Hunger too? Yeah, whatever. Okay, I mean, it's fine. It honestly, it wasn't that bad. So I have nothing that I can return. I'm just gonna play these, I guess. Need to find another way to deal with these Waxwing Witnesses. Man, how do they have all those tricks? Right? That's just so disappointing. They had in their hand Saver, Parting Gust, Nocturnal Hunger, and Sonar Strike. Like, this Waxwing Witness would be dead in like 90% of situations. Bumbleflower Sharepot, please. Come on. I was like, if I draw this, I'm going to be sad. just because I just sacked the food. I can attack. 1, 2, 3. And let's get this. Mill them for 6. Put a counter on a Waxwing Witness. Okay. I mean, if they draw 5 lands, all spells, it's also very hard to win, right? But do I have anything else to get back? Maybe I should be milling myself, actually. I think, no, you know what? I think that was a huge mistake on my part. Because I have Builder's Talent, I should have milled myself the first time. I was just so... I just wanted to kill my opponent dead with the milling, but given the Builder's Talent and nothing in my yard, this was wrong. Yeah, that was bad. That was really, really bad. Shucks. Do I have anything else in my graveyard? I have a Moonrise Cleric and a Downwind Ambusher. Okay, so those block everything. Can I use Scavenger's Talent to do something? The problem is I would have to sacrifice a Rabbit and a Waxwing Witness here. To get back what, exactly? A Moonrise Cleric that doesn't do much? They have 18 cards left. I think I'm just going to pass for now. I can use this to gain life, and I'm going to target myself. That was I really needed to target myself. Granted, I drew a really good card in the Waxwing Witness. But end of turn, I might just sack this food just to target myself. Just to try to hit something, right? Like a carrot cake or anything like that. They're looking at their graveyard, which is not a good sign, because then that makes me think they have Hazel's Nocturne. If they have Hazel's Nocturne, we just lose. Yeah, all right. Them's the beats, you know what I mean? Them's the beats. This is so bad. So unbelievably bad. Attacking with the Glide Dive Duo doesn't accomplish too much, but sure. Block here, block here. They're at 17 cards. Yeah, I gotta target myself. Yeah, let's put another counter here. I'm gonna sack this food and target myself. All right, we hit a carrot cake. We hit a carrot cake. That was really, really good. All right. Oh, yes. The flower pot. The flower pot. All right, so now we can mill them. And we can get back, I guess, another Waxwing Witness. Is there anything I can do here to... Oh, I can attack with this still. They're not blocking with Waxwing Witness. Okay. So then now I can sacrifice a rabbit, a food, and a carrot cake, I believe, and get back another thing. And I still get a food back. 1, 2, 3. And let's get back another Waxbane Witness. Get a million triggers. Target you. Target you. Target you. Get a food. Put a counter here. No! Why does everybody have a Bonebind order? Keep the Bumbleflower Share Pot. And pass. And we're at an effective 7 life. They can play this for the Offspring cost for a lot. No life gain effects. They can get back Starseer Mentor. But they're getting pretty close to being milled out here. Let's just make sure. So I can sack 3 permanents. That's 6 cards. There's also a food that I have in play. That's 8 cards. And then I have the share pot, which is another 2. So that's 10 cards. So that as long as I survive this turn, that should be it. Builder's Talent plus Scavenger's Talent, getting it done again in this really great game against my opponent with all kinds of tricks up their sleeves. Hopefully we don't die here. We know 2 of the 3 cards. There's the Orator in the graveyard, which doesn't matter that much. And so it really just comes down to what their last card here is, right? If they kill my Waxbane Witness, that's still... It's a freaking Warren War Leader! Unreal! Am I dead? I don't think so. I just block everything. That's crazy though. What their deck is amazing. War Leader, Valley Quest Caller, those are the 2 best white rares in the entire set. But I think we survive, and I think we're gonna deck them. Making a rabbit attacking doesn't really do much. So I think they're just gonna pump both. I'm just so freaked out right now. All right. It's whenever you sack a permanent, this is sacrifice. And then I can sack these 3, so I can mill them for 8. All right. Oh, yes! Yes! This is incredible! Well, there you go, folks. That's their deck. They even have a Starfall Invocation. Man, their deck was absurd. I bet when they drafted their deck, they're like, easy trophy. Right? Starfall Invocation, all the signpost cards, War and War Leader, the 2 mana, 2/3 thing. Woo! We beat a spicy one. We've had some epic matches so far on the play here. We got Carrot Cake, Rabbit, Intrepid Rabbit, and Downwind Ambusher. Can't complain about that hand. I treat Intrepid Rabbit as a 4-drop, by the way. I don't know how all of you think about this card, but vast majority of cases, this is a 4-mana card if you have the option. All right, no more lands for us. Carrot Cake. I'll keep Saver. Hello, opponent. Oh, I am killing... Oh, here's the stick thing, though. I have Downwind Ambusher. So I'm going to save it, I guess. That is a very surprising block. That is a very surprising block. Usually, when you're playing Pawn Profit, you have lots of ways to pick it up. And so I'm shocked that they blocked. Maybe they saw the video from the previous round. Oh, Vine Reap Mentor. Okay. Well, now this makes a little more sense, I guess. That seems underwhelming. I guess I should have attacked with my 1/1. Yeah, maybe that was bad. Yeah, maybe I should have attacked. And then played Downwind Ambusher. But I also like the idea of just having this Waxwing Witness in play. Why did they keep the Grotto up? Woo, Paw Patch Recruit. They're probably looking for a land, though. If they go main phase cash grab, they're usually looking for a land. Maybe they have a single black card, but I would have tapped Forest plus Grotto usually. Oh, they got the 2/4 reach card. No, they didn't need the land. It's just a Scavenger's Talent. Oh, very, very good. What do I want to do? I think I just want to play the rabbit, honestly. I'll pump this once, and then I'll pump this once. If they want to trade here, that's fine. Oh, wait, they get to get it back. I literally have this in my deck. I don't know. I mean, there's not too much I can do, but wow, their deck is nice. Vine Reap Mentor, Paw Patch Recruit, Scavenger's Talent. It's not fair when the opponents also have Scavenger's Talent. So we're going to just need to be very, very aggressive here and hopefully use that aggression to beat our opponent, despite the fact that they have 4 food. Like, for example, they're just going to get... Like, Vine Reap Mentor plus Scavenger's Talent is an awesome combo. I assume that they're going to play Treetop Sentries here and then Forage. Nope. Junkblade Bruiser. Oh, they have to level this up all the way too, right? Never mind. That's not even that big of a deal. Do I double Saver here? Feels kind of bad. Double Saver to kill a Junkblade Bruiser. And continue applying pressure. I'm going to play the Share Pot here just because it kills something big. Oh, I can also kill the Scavenger's Talent. I mean, they're 14 life. That's an odd choice to play this. Maybe they have a 2-mana combat trick. I don't know. They can just exile like 3 forests out of the graveyard, probably. I mean, I'll take 6. I don't really care. They might have like an overprotect to save the Treetop Sentries or something. That's certainly possible. Oh no. All right. Vine Reap Mentor. All right, you have infinite food, okay? You have infinite food. They have literal infinite food. How do I want to do this? Okay, that works. More food for you. Just actual infinite food. Oh, you know what? I probably should have sacrificed the food to deal. Oh my gosh! They mill me for 12? What? They can mill me for 12 here. Oh, they didn't activate? Oh, they're just gonna sack food to gain some life. I see. This is terrifying, by the way. What do I do here? Do I just kill the bruiser? And if they have some kind of protection spell, so be it. They can mill me for 24 next turn. Wait, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 3, 4, 5, 24. Oh my gosh. Maybe I need to kill one of these. I gotta think here because they go to 16, mill me for 4, then double. Oof. Let's see what they do in response. I think they're on the mill me plan, to be honest. Yep. Yeah, I'm glad I killed... it's rough because they have the bruiser here. And they have all this food. But I feel like if I didn't kill them this turn, they could have set me up... They could have set up a Scavenger's Talent kill. So I just can't afford that to happen. So at least getting one out of the way, meaning if they go with this one, it still costs them 5 mana to do so. And now they can sack 3 foods, mill me for 12. Oh, mill me for 6, which is far more manageable, and get back their reach creature. Oh, Sticky Tongue Sentinel. What are they bouncing? Hidden Grotto, maybe? Okay. I mean, it's got to be Treetop Sentinel, yeah. Our opponent went even deeper with these Scavenger's Talents. All right, we have 14 cards left in our deck. That is wonderful. All right, let's think here. I mean, I just have to be super aggro here. We'll see what they do. Okay, so I can just eliminate the entire board here by sacrificing these 2 foods and killing the Sentry and the Sticky Tongue. Or I can keep the sentries in play and kill the Sticky Tongue with Savor. I guess we keep everything in play. Because I want to play Carrot Cake to scry as well. Granted, they're going to mill everything anyways. Yeah, I guess I'll just keep it on top. Scavenger's Talent is a heck of a card. That's a 5/5? Look at all this food. I have 13 cards left. All right, I got to full control this. I might need to upkeep Carrot Cake here. Cash grab. Can you imagine if I found my own Scavenger's Talent? Oof. All right, so they got a Bonebind Order or a Swamp. Okay, infinite food. I just can't kill them. That thing's a freaking 7/7? All right. I mean, certainly they're gonna sack something here. Probably the Order and 2 food to get something back. Man, dying to Scavenger's Talent feels bad. I guess this is how my opponents felt when I cheese people out. I wonder what the win rate is on this card. It's really good at finishing games. But I guess, you know, you need to play like a mid-range mirror. And our opponent has like just an awesome Squirrels deck with double Vine Reap Mentor. Like, look at this. This is just the dream. Oh, there goes our builder's talent. Oh, look at all that action. Ugh. Wait, how many cards do they have? 12? What can we get back? I guess we can't even play it to get it back. Sure. Darn. Darn, darn, darn. They got us. They're at 13? Yeah. Yeah, their deck was awesome. They just had like all the great Squirrel uncommon cards to go with double Scavenger's Talent. They just had a turbo mill you out deck. Like, they don't even need to kill you with their Squirrels. They can, but they just had a turbo mill you out deck. So, man, we are playing some really, really sweet games here. Okay. We've run into some pretty nice decks, I'm going to say. Just overall, just power level-wise. The Innkeeper's Talent deck, that black-white block constructed life gain deck. All right, need to land. I will keep that. Triple black into Barkform Harvester. Not a bad saver target there. I did lose out on a counter here with the Builder's Talent, but, you know, it is what it is. I'm going to just get Builder's Talent going here. It's awkward with the Grotto, but we have a Banishing Light already in hand, which is an extra +1/+1 counter. And our opponent is mana screwed. And this is an instance where I do actually leave up the Grotto. If I find swamps, then I can still tick up the Builder's Talent. I definitely want lands. I don't want Swamp. Oh, gosh. I probably just want both of those, though, to be honest. All right. I don't want to get too greedy here. Let's do that. Like, I can still accomplish mostly what I need to do with this Grotto, right? If I took the Swamp. So that's why I did what I did. All right, our opponent's playing black-green. They drew their forest, so now we unfortunately have to play a real game of Magic the Gathering. Oh, shucks. Sticky Tongue into probably nothing. And we drew another Swamp. Another one. All right, let's just get rabbits in play. Pump. Pump. Scavenger's Talent. Pump. It's a big attack. They are down to 10, and we have Nocturnal Hunger, plus Repel Calamity, plus Banishing Light. So, very, very good spot here for us. Oh, gee. They just passed, huh? I guess we'll go Banishing Light here. They might have a Polywallop? I don't know. Let's spread the love. Yeah. Okay. Our opponent didn't really... They stumbled. They kept, I guess, a 3-swamp hand and couldn't find the forest, so got a freebie there. And we are now sitting at 5-2. 5-2, not bad. We profited gems and we drafted something a little janky. So, thumbs up. Okay, what do we have? 2 lands, Scavenger's Talent, Saver, Feed the Cycle. Yeah. This hand's great. They had a Talent turn 1. That way, anytime one of our creatures dies, boom, get a food. Blue-green, Bark Knuckle Boxer. Okay, I don't want to mess around with that. I'm just going to savor that. When in doubt, just kill the creature before they untap for the most part. There's a lot of hexproof nonsense going on in this format. Land would be very good so that I can play the Downwind Ambusher on the Pond Prophet. But this turn I am just playing Moonrise Cleric. Then what can you play for 1 blue? I drew the land, which is great. You know, they could have that Teleportal, the 1 blue sorcery card, I guess. That's like 1 blue, draw 2 cards, maybe. They just passed. Do they have Galewind Moose mana? No. Okay, I'm good. Alright. I am also going to pass. What do you have? They probably have a counterspell, Spellgyre or something. Sure. Yeah, so you're so tricky. What can I do against all of your tricks? I mean, we have a couple of good removal spells here, so we're still looking fine. I don't know what's in their hand. I sure hope you have the Galewind Moose this time. 6 mana, go? Maybe it's just like 5 shore-ups. Like just double Plumecrete Escort and like a shore-up. Oh no, never mind. I'm gonna, these removal spells are kind of a joke. They're looking at me in the face and going, haha, you suck. Getting back the Ambusher seems quite poor. So I'm just gonna not do anything. Like, I have to sack Moonrise Cleric to do so. Paw Patch Recruit is so dang annoying. Just, especially against my deck, which is just mostly removal spells. I just have to rely on my creatures, which is not that easy to do. Here's the moose. I guarantee you this is the moose. Oh, no, it's not the moose. What is in your hand, friend? Just stone nothing? Alright, 38 life. Why are they attacking? Why don't they just triple block this thing? So many questions. Oh, there's this. Okay. So that answers some things. Spellgyre. Is it Gyre or Gyre? The world will never know. Yeah, I'm not really liking my spot here. Especially with that Paw Patch Recruit in play. And they kept the card on top, so... Getting a little bit flooded here. What are you... Okay. So they're going to have various shore-up effects here and all that jazz. Oh, this thing has reach? Godly. I forgot about the reach. This is not a good spot. This is definitely not a good spot. But it's like I'm just playing to my out, you know what I mean? Well, now we are like super dead. Do I even want to draw this card? I don't think so. I don't think that gets me out of it, sadly. Okay. Might need to hold this back now. I mean, I'm at 18, they're at 6. What can I draw? Builder's Talent? Would that do it? Hunter's Talent. Ugh. All right. This is just... This is not a good situation. Oh, Paw Patch Recruit. Not a good situation at all. I need some way to generate 1 million food. So they can double tick up Hunter's Talent and then draw cards. Probably just don't attack with Paw Patch Recruit at 6 life. They can attack with the 1/1, I guess. Although if I draw a removal spell, it's like not great. Like, so it is still a little bit risky. Yeah, I don't know if I like the attack here. I don't know. I guess you still just want to get in, right? When you can. Drawing land number 9 did not help. Our opponent drew 9 lands as well, but they cast like Pawn Prophet and Spellgyre. Very, very good deck. We are running into some really good decks. Hunter's Talent, Pawn Prophet, Lily Splash Mentor, Paw Patch Recruit. Don't think we're getting this one, sadly, but hey, still a very, very fun deck and a really cool finish. And we've run into a lot of good decks, and we were able to even come out victorious against them. And this is, I guess, one of those games where the Scavenger's Talent is not quite as good when you get super flooded and you just don't have enough permanents in play to generate food and like do the graveyard thing. Perhaps I should have played the Daggerfang duos over the Agate Blade Assassins. I can see that definitely possibly being true. Actually, it feels like that's almost 100% true, right? I want to self-mill. I want things with both of my talents, and it's a better blocker as well. So I do think that's probably what I needed to do. These Agate Blade Assassins were really, really underwhelming. Do I want to keep it though? It's an extra point of damage. So if I keep both, that is, this deals 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I do want to keep both. I actually have a chance here. That's the crazy part. If they draw nothing, I have a chance. So the reason why I have a chance here is my Waxwing Witness hits them for 2, 3, 4, 5 damage, and the Agate Blade Assassins double trigger. So I'm not even going to use a Scavenger's Talent. So this is assuming they have absolutely nothing. If they have no removal and just creatures without reach, I can win this game. Which would be absolutely incredible. But given that they drew the cards off the Hunter's Talent, they're looking at my Waxwing Witness, I'm not liking my chances here. But I think this sets us up the best. So by keeping the Agate Blade Assassin, that's effectively an extra 2 points of damage on the battlefield because it synergizes with the Waxwing Witness. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on. Have nothing. Please, please have nothing. This would be such a crazy way to win. Please have nothing. Oh, man. I don't even know what this does. Okay, sure, it's just a 4/4. It's a 5/5. Okay? No, not Mockingbird! Oh. No. Okay, I need a removal spell. If I draw a removal spell, I'm still okay. Why did they... Okay. Oh, man. Man. Ugh. They have 17 cards left. All right, a removal spell. Removal spell for this Mockingbird, and my Waxwing Witness can attack for the win. What do we have? We have Another Nocturnal Hunger in our deck. We don't have that many. We don't have that many removal spells. Come on. Oh, Consumed by Greed? No, that doesn't do it. Oh, that's a carrot cake. That is a carrot cake. Sadness. Ooh. Can I draw this card somehow this turn? Is there any way for me to draw this card? I don't think so. Oh, man. What can I get back from my graveyard? A Downwind Ambusher, which I can use to kill the Waxwing Witness. Oh, man. I gotta think here. Okay, this is a very, very big attack. I attack definitely with the Waxwing Witness. I can have it attack for 4. Do I attack with the Agate Blade Assassins as well? This gets blocked here. This gets eaten by a Luge. Alright, sure. This forces the Waxwing Witness block. I know I lose one of these to the Illuge, but that's fine. Don't need to sack the food. Okay, don't need to sack the food because this is going to die anyways. This is going to die and get me a food. And what do I get back? Probably Downwind Ambusher to kill the Illuge, right? So this gets me a food. What do I want to sack? This for sure. Carrot cake for sure. And I think it's just another food. And then we get a food still, so we're at effectively 14 life, so I think it's going to be pretty hard to die. Okay. Milling them. A bunch of dire downdrafts and duos and whatnot. I don't actually know if Lunar Convocation on top is good. But it does give me an extra point of damage. And right now I have 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not sure if this is good. It does draw me cards as well. It's something that I can sack to the Scavenger's Talent on top of that. There are 8 cards left. Oh, I thought I got an extra food. I'm at effectively 11 here. Okay, so they're on 8. So if I sack a food and have enough things to sack, I kill them. They're drawing cards off Spellgyre, so okay. I have blockers. So we're almost close to killing them with damage or through cards. They bottomed 1. This one doesn't make me a food. So that's one thing to note. See what they do. They're 5 life. We're at 8. Effectively 11 here with this food. Both of these have trample, by the way. But the thing is, if they kill my Waxwing Witness, we get another food. Right? Which puts us up effectively to enough, I want to say. So the real question here is... am I blocking with Waxwing Witness? Downwind Ambusher is certainly attacking. Or certainly blocking. I can just do this. And this attacks me for 7. 5 plus 2 is 7. Puts me down to 1. If they have Overprotect, I can gain the life. I mean, I can also just block here like this. Let's just go with the mill plan. Come on, Scavengers Talent kill. Night Fisher. And that will get it done here. Oh, they're also drawing a card. Yep. All right. Whatever. They have 4 cards left. Yeah, I'm just... Wow, they have lots of pawn profits. Woo! Another mill kill. Wow. Did not think we were going to get it done there. Our opponent with another fantastic blue-green that I really thought I was going to lose this game. Okay. Wow. We are now 1 win away from a trophy with this deck. This is the sweetest deck I've drafted. I know I had that Season of Loss of Ren deck, but this one, it's a little scrappier, right? It's not just me having bombs. It's me utilizing some removal spells and then using the synergies provided from Builder's Talent and Scavenger's Talent in some ways. All Scavenger's Talent doing most of the work, to be honest. But those synergies helping me win some of these long, grindy games. All right, 1 more for the trophy. Okay, opponent on the play. We have Uncharted Haven, Haumph, Bumbleflower, Share Pot, Feed the Cycle, Scavenger's Talent. Yeah, absolutely keeping this. Could use a couple of lands, I guess. Could use Builder's Talent. How about that? Oh, Blacksmith's Talent. Okay. So that's a Plains. I'm going to play Uncharted Haven and name Black because I have double black spells in my deck. I mean, they're playing a red Blacksmith's Talent deck. Should I just play out the Bumble Pot? I think I will. Good use of mana. Roughshod Duo, okay. Ooh, Saver. I'm just going to do this now. Saver was a great draw. Couple of removal spells here still. Raccoon Rallier from the opponent. And no land, okay. Kind of interesting. I'll play the Moonrise Cleric, but I could certainly see an argument to play the Rabbit just to block, but I'm going to choose not to here. This gains me a life every turn too. Tender Wild Guide? Ugh. Oh, they messed up. They absolutely messed up. That's really great for us. They should have given Tender Wild Guide haste and then put a +1/+1 counter on it. And now it got savored, and I bet they feel bad. I don't really care about the second mode on Scavenger's Talent just yet. This could also be an instance where I mill myself. Take out the trash. Okay. Well, at least we have something to get back with Scavenger's Talent. Probably want to kill this Mentor. Like, it's just going to be good anyways. Oops. Let us... What am I doing? Let us forage. Wandertail Mentor down. They're probably going to pump the Tender Wild Guide here. If I draw a land, I could tick up Scavenger's Talent both ways, so we'll see what happens. I did find Carrot Cake. I think I'm just going to play this, honestly. I just want to have blockers. I just want to have blockers in play. And then I can focus on doing all the Scavenger's Talent stuff afterwards. Sure. Yep. That thing tramples, so Not much to be done there. I'm just gonna use Nocturnal Hunger. And keep up Intrepid Rabbit as a trade. Oh, wow. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. All right, I'm gonna give you a food here. Let's kill this. All right, a Hidden Grotto is not bad. Consumed by Greed is fantastic. Okay. Now what? Do I just use the Share Pot to kill the Bruiser? Probably, right? Okay. Like, this is just a chump block, so I'm leaving this back because it can still trade with these. Okay. Are you out of action? Of course not. Wow. Alright. And they hit a land. Okay. Man, their deck is... I mean, they are kind of going off here. Alright, let's block. Let's make a food. And now we can potentially get something back from the graveyard. What do I have, though? It's just a Moonrise Cleric. But we can start kind of working on the mill strategy here. Very, very soon, at least. I suppose I can maybe still wait one turn because I have Consumed by Greed available. And I think I might want to use it here. So yeah, why don't we use Carrot Cake? And then keep up Consumed by Greed. Don't want that. Now we'll pass. And then what do we get back? I guess the Intrepid Rabbit. Why did they do it that way? Sure. What is happening? So here's my question. Like, is the card that I get back worth them drawing a random card? I don't know that it is. But granted, whenever I do get a creature back, I just get infinite chumpers. I'm concerned about trampling, that's all. But I should probably gift the card. Let's get back the rabbit. Like, rabbit's better than random card. Double strike. Okay, we'll block. All right, let's just start. Let's start doing this. One. What does it say? Whenever one or more creatures you control die. Whatever. I just want to have extra creatures in play. Three, four. Don't want that. All right. Like I said, the only thing I'm concerned about are tramplers. That's actually annoying as well. Because it has menace. So now I have to like double block it. And then if they move it over, it's kind of annoying. I could have targeted myself, but we're so close to just killing them. This is 6 cards. If I get another food, that's 8 cards. Alright, so the 2 tokens are going to block the Byway Barterer. Maybe they have a removal spell here? I don't know. Alright, block, block. All right, more food. Once a turn. Why did they sack the food? Oh, they're just doing everything, I guess? Sure. Removal spell would be pretty good. Also, honestly, if they draw cards, it's not even that bad for us, right? We have a game plan. It's not damage. So I'm not gonna attack with Moonrise Cleric. My plan here is to get Intrepid Rabbit into the graveyard, and then try to deck them. Okay, there are 15 cards. This is 10 cards. I'm gonna sack one of these foods just to get my life total high. Because I can still sack 3 foods and then get the rabbit back in. Alright. Okay, gotta conduct electricity. Play the land. Play Waxwane Witness. No attacks. So how many cards did I have left? So I can sack this. 2, 4, 6. Or I can just sack 3 food. What is this? Whenever you sack a permanent, target player mills 2 cards. If I do this, I get the rabbit and I mill them for 6. If I do this, I'm gonna do this. Oh, I can just get back the witness? I didn't know that. Okay. Alright. Because by sacking a creature, I just get another food to sacrifice, right? So now they have 6 cards left. And we're at an effective 22 life with 2 blockers. Okay? So all I need to do is sack these 3 foods and I'm good. All right, what you got? All right, I think that's it, folks. That is it. They have 6 cards left. Gonna sack some foods. Scavenger's Talent. Hell of a magic card. Oh my gosh. Yes! And that is a trophy! That is a trophy, all thanks to our first pick. And that puts us at rank number 46. Wow. This one was a long video, but hey, it was a lot of fun. I mean, anytime you're milling out your opponents, you're going to be in for a long video. But we just had a really awesome and unique build that I really, really appreciated. Now, I kept forgetting to do this, but honestly, I should have boarded the real build should have been this. It should have been something like this. It should have been the Daggerfang duos just because I care so much about like random graveyard things. But this deck was super duper fun. I mean, Scavenger's Talent, Builder's Talent with double Carrot Cake, a bunch of removal, right? Just infinite removal. Double Saber, Feed the Cycle, Repel Calamity, double Consumed by Greed, double Nocturnal Hunger, Banishing Light. And we weren't really good at closing people out. I mean, we did it once almost with the Witness, but it was almost every single game winning with the Scavenger's Talent. The nice thing, though, is that eventually you get there, right? Because you have not only this, but you have the Builder's Talent to get this back if they kill it. A lot of great removal. Decent curve still. Double Carrot Cake, double Saver, along with Builder's Talent, right? Those are all things that you can do early that affect the board in some way. So that's 5 things that you can do early, along with we had double Agate Blade Assassins to block, and then a bunch of 3-mana removal spells to go on top of that. So yeah, this one felt really, really fun. I am so glad that I was able to share this draft with all of you. Doing something a little bit different, not necessarily 100% going for the pick that would maybe give us the highest chance of winning, right? Because in the pack that we opened, if you just look at 17 lands, for example, Scavenger's Talent has like a 60% win rate and among top drafters. And I believe Fell had a 64 or 63% win rate. That's a pretty significant difference. But guess what? Our first pick won us every single game. You can't necessarily say that about a very good card like the Fell. And Black was open enough where, honestly, in this deck, this card is a million times better than Fell, right? It's not always the case that you're going to get all this fantastic removal, but in our draft, we did. And as a result, Fell was kind of replaceable because we had double savor, double hunger, double greed. And as a result, this Scavenger's Talent is the card that really took it home for us, along with the Builder's Talent. I really wish I had another one to really go off, but I'm so glad that there are things like this you can do in this format. I think Builder's Talent is one of the coolest designed cards in the entire set because it allows you to draft a very, very different deck than you would normally do otherwise. Because when you're just looking at the commons, everything is mostly on rails. You're trying to do the synergistic thing. The black-white deck's trying to do the life gain thing. The blue-green frog deck is trying to do all the bouncy stuff. But all of a sudden, you just have random uncommons like the Builder's Talent. And all of a sudden, you're like, Bumbleflower Sharepot? Right? You start banishing light. You start prioritizing things a little bit higher to synergize with this card. Carrot Cake obviously being phenomenal with the Builder's Talent as well, and we were able to get it done. And this is going to be one of my proudest trophies, one of the coolest trophies that I've had so far, all thanks to the sake of having fun. And that, at the end of the day, right? There's a lot of different ways to enjoy the game, but you want to have fun. We're doing just normal drafts. We're not playing for as high stakes. I'm going to take some cards that make it so that we can have more unique gameplay experiences, and I hope that you were able to experience that while following me along with this draft. Trophy number 7 or 8, we'll see, but now we're in the top 50s, so we still have about a week to go. Hopefully, we can crack as high as we can. But we're having a pretty good run recently. We're having a pretty good run. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button for more daily videos just like this. If you've enjoyed all of this content, the best way to support my channel is my Patreon. Patreon.com/paulcheon is the link. Access to the Patreon does give you early access to my videos, along with Patreon exclusive videos and access to the Discord channel where there's a lot of really great like-minded folks like you. If you're watching this video, presumably you're trying to get better at Limited, that are extremely, extremely helpful in the channel. Additionally, this video is brought to you by TCGplayer.com. Check out TCGplayer.com for all your TCG singles and sealed product needs. Make sure you click that affiliate link in the description below. And last but not least, check out heavyplay.com/paulcheon for 10% off your order for any premium Magic the Gathering supplies and accessories. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.